Greetings, y'all. It is Matt from the Green Arcade. I'm back playing some more Farming Simulator 25. And we are going to take our dried corn and we're going to sell it. We're going to try to make us make some money back. We're kind of in debt a little bit. We got to pay our loan back. And then we've got to try to save our money. Because we got some big goals in mind. I ended up getting 3 full Brux chippers, so we've got that the wood chips out of that sale. That'll be really easy to sell. All we got to do is find the best price for that, go to it, and then just sell it all at once. This is going to be a little bit more of a challenge because we have to haul all the different loads here. So I am actually going down to Flathead down here. That is where the best price is for dried corn. It's over 1900. It didn't really get anywhere near 2000 or anything. So we're gonna go ahead and sell it just over 1900. Seems to be the best price. So I've got dried corn here. I've got dried corn down south. We'll see where we get with this. And it is the 3rd day of December, so... Okay, we're going to Flathead. Here's Flathead. See how much we get per load. Should get quite a bit. Even at 1900 something. Should get quite a bit here. Sell that beautiful corn footage. Got me a Dr. Pepper. Good stuff right there. Oh yeah, we're rolling the money in. How much are we gonna make? We're in the money. That's not bad. 459,000. So I think we'll definitely get our loan paid back today, and maybe then some, because we've got quite a bit of dried corn. We'll head back down. I'm gonna go get the loads out of the red farm first, and then we'll go down south and get the dried corn out of there. And if we don't make enough money from the dried corn and the wood chips that we're going to sell, we've got plenty of soybean straw on the ground. Plenty of it. Don't have to pick it up if we don't, have to. But if we have to, it's there. It's kind of like a backup, like an insurance policy. If we don't make enough money off the dried corn, then we have that. So it's so hot. I'm tired of summer. I'm ready for fall. Anybody else ready for fall? I'm ready. I'm always ready for fall. I'm not really ready for winter, but I'm always ready for fall. Fall is my season. We'll get it turned. You know what? I gotta put this gravel in. It's been on my to-do list. We'll have a little extra money here probably, and then I'll work on this a little bit. But got to do this. I did it down at the blue farm. I just haven't done it here yet. So let's go take a look. So yeah, 1913 here at Flathead is where we're going. Seems to be the best price. We'll go look and see what we got left here. Let's see. Is this the one we're pulling out of? I think this is the one we're pulling out of right here. Yep, that's it. So it looks like we'll probably have another full load here, and then we've got a few loads down south. So we will get to hauling them here and see what we can do. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be doing a lot of plowing soon. Sell the wood chips. And hopefully, we really want to buy the Southwest Territory down there. Hopefully, we'll be able to make that happen. Now, we're going to be strategic about this. We're going to sell the corn, the dry corn first. Get our loan paid back. Save what money we can. Do I dare even go in and look in the sales page? You know what? I got to. There might be something really nice in there, and I haven't been in there in a second. Oh good, nothing. Phew. It's always a very dangerous thing. That's what happened to us here a couple episodes back. We had the John Deere 8RX Stevie version that we bought. It was on sale. It was like, what, 50-something% off, 52% maybe? So we couldn't pass that up. Alright. So, the goals. Pay off the loan first. Get that paid back. Save the money. We'll get to the point where we sell the wood chips. And hopefully we'll have a little extra left over there, enough maybe to afford that Southwest Territory down there. And then if we can afford it right away after selling the wood chips, we will head down that way and probably start working on some of the trees down there while the wood chip price is good. So that'll be something that we probably work on. It just depends on the time it takes to sell the dry corn, and you know, the wood chips will be like that. You know, that'll be something instantaneous. So we'll see. Maybe in the next episode we might be able to do that. But it's gonna take a minute to sell all the dried corn. But it's good that we do it, though. It's good that we do the dry corn, because now we have a product, a surplus product, that we can sell in the winter that is a decent price. So, always a good thing. Money's always a good thing. I did come through and remove a select, well, I say a select, yeah, I guess you could say a select amount of trees. Select trees on a select amount of trees. Does that make sense? We hand-picked a lot of trees that we took out of Moccasin back here. And we left a lot. There's a lot of trees still there that we're not going to cut. But we took some of the select trees. There's one specific tree that is worth a ton of money. Whether you do it with wood chips or whether you are brave enough to take it to the sawmill. Actually, I think you need the biggest wheel loader to load the thing into a trailer. But we're bruxing our trees, so gonna turn those into wood chips. You get a lot of wood chips out of it. I don't know how many exactly, but it's a ton. Like, it jumps it up to several percent, and that's a big thing, because you know, usually it takes a lot of trees to go 1%. But this one tree takes it up several percent. So that's why we chipped that one. That's why we like that one. Alright, dry corn, we got one more load here. After this trip, I'm gonna go down south. That's gonna be quite a drive, because we gotta go down there several times. Kind of hoping one of the prices down south would be good, but this is 1913 up here. What is down south? Let's see. Where's that Lone Pine? There's Lone Pine. Yeah, see, that's 1868. Even the ethanol plant is lower than Flathead. This one's up north. Flathead's up north. I was seeing what was the best one, maybe down there. There's the farmer's market, but if we're going to come back up to the farmer's market, we might as well go. There's the railroad. We haven't sold on the railroad yet. It's nice that the prices are higher at some of these other places, though, so we don't have to use the train. Because the train takes a minute. Takes a minute to load. If we had like a huge bulk, we could do it. But we don't have a ton of dry corn. We'll have more next year, though. That's for sure. I will say one thing. We need to probably invest in those other farms. The last farms that we don't own, the last two. Because we just about ran out of room for just soybeans. I mean, we've got corn in the silos. Just regular corn. That I have not put in the dryers yet. But we ran out of, I know the blue farm, that silo, the silos at the farms hold 2 million liters each, and we filled up the blue farm. The red farm is just about full of soybeans. We've got 3.5 million liters of soybeans. So we'll haul a lot of that down to the dairy to continue the soy milk production. But once we get that full, we'll have whatever's left over to sell as a surplus come June. So, it's always a good thing. Alright, let's get this load sold. While that's doing that, I'm going to start paying back on the loan. Go over to finances, and we want to repay. Yeah, see, we were at 2.3 on the loan. Still wish that we could do this differently. I mean, it's just kind of reminds me of the old days, back when we had the 16-bit gaming systems where you had to press the button repeatedly over and over and over. Can I get down to... Okay, there, I heard the thing click, so that's... yeah, we can go to... I think we can get down to 1 million here. Go ahead and hit 1 million, and then we'll sell another 2 or 3 loads, and then we'll have it paid off. Be nice if we could just tell it, hey, Farm Sim, pay back $500,000 on the loan. That'd be cool. I doubt we'll ever have that, but that would be cool. You know, it's kind of like when you talk to your phone, but you'd be like, hey, Farm Sim, pay back $500,000 on my loan. Happy farming. Or something to that effect. That'd be really cool. Have voice command on Farming Simulator. Alright, we're heading down south. Southbound and down. I'm telling you, we've got plenty of soybean straw. I mean, it depends on where we sit. I think we'll have our loan paid off when we get done selling all this dried corn. Yeah, it just depends on where we sit. I mean, it's 30,000 per load, and there's, I don't know how many loads of soybean straws out there. But it is quite a process, you know, picking it up, taking it and dumping it, picking it up, taking it and dumping it. I gotta get our cotton bales too. You know what? I've still gotta buy a truck. I gotta buy a truck to haul the gooseneck trailer around. So there's our tractors with the Brooks chippers on them. I only got 3 of them full, so if we come across some trees, I've cut so many trees though, and there's really no, I mean, there's more trees down south, obviously, but there's really not a whole lot more trees up north that I want to cut, and some that we probably shouldn't, and we're not, so, yeah, there's a lot of trees down here down south. We've got trees there. We've got trees. We've got a lot of trees over there. And down there, you know the big field down there? What is it, field 6? There's a lot of trees to the west of that field. So, plus a lot of slick. So there's the tree. This is the tree. This is the holy grail of trees when it comes to trees. If you're gonna have a tree that you want to get the most product out of, it's that one right there. I don't know. Hang on, you know what? You can walk up to it and see. Let's see. That's a northern something. What? I need to put my glasses on, I guess. Is it northern? Northern. Well, I can't even read that. Being able to read it. Northern Catalpa? I don't know how you say that. Catalpa? That's a tough one, even just when you can see it. Northern Catalpa tree. So, whatever that is, I would have called it like a great big oak. That reminds me of a song I sung when I was a kid. I was in, gosh, that was way back, like elementary school. We had a school play where I had to sing a song about oak trees. And no, I'm not gonna sing the song. I will save you guys from that. I'll spare you guys from me singing that. I'll sing any other song you want, but not that one. That one, if I ever get to a point where, like, we need more followers, or, you know, we've got a goal set in mind that, you know, you guys really want to hear it, then I'll sing it. But you might be disappointed when you hear it, because it's kind of cheesy. It's very cheesy. And it ain't a cheese song. Believe me, if it was a cheese song, I would sing it. I have sung a cheese song. Remember the, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? I was about cooking something up with cheese. Whoa, gotta take that one slower. Sung that song here a while back. That used to be a commercial back in the 80s. Alright, get down here and grab this corn. It's very AM right now at the time of this recording. This is coming out on the same day I'm recording it, though. Oh, you know what? I gotta move that truck. Got our propane truck in the way. Another thing, I'll have to come in and refill those with propane. Dry corn. We got over 800,000 liters of dry corn down here, so gonna take a minute. We may finish up this process in the next episode. Gotta drink my coffee. Drink my Dr. Pepper. And handful. Won't be long, we'll be coming down here planting all this again. I really want to, before we plant down here, I really want to get this Southwest Territory, because that means we can plow together the fields that we want to plow together, and then we can be way, way more efficient when it comes to planting. We can plow up, we can create new fields, merge a lot of these fields. This all over here would be one nice big field. So we're probably going to buy some fields that don't have any crop in them too. I can think of one. That's actually in the territory that we do own up there. Let's see. You know what? I'm wondering if what's the prices down here? Maybe we'll sell down here to be quicker. And the prices are probably not that far off. They're not 1913. Let's see. Let me go over there. What's the best price down here? Lone Pine, maybe? That's 1870. That one's up north. Can't sell it to Jack Daniel's Whiskey because we own that now. Farmer's Market is up the way too. Well, that's Iron Ridge. That's basically up there across from the Farmer's Market. Go up here. There's a couple up here that are pretty good. Let's see what they are. That's actually better than it was. 1930. Where is that though? Agricore, Montana. I'm gonna have to tag it because I don't remember ever going there. I might have been there, but I don't remember it. Hey, look, it's down here. Hey, let's just follow the tag. We'll head over there and sell this. I may drive by one of our fields here. It's on that side, so we'll go around. We'll make the loop here. It's actually better than it was up at Flathead, so we should get a little bit more. Not a whole lot more, but we should get a little bit more than we were getting. But I think it's a shorter drive. Got our New Holland harvester out there, still from the sorghum that we cut there. Another thing we need to look at investing in is the flour mill. That's probably the next production we want to get. Flour mill, get into wheat. Get into basically all the stuff that goes there. I know corn flour is a thing now here on Judith Plains, Montana. Let's see, you gotta go in through here. Funny that the tag is way over there and the sell point's right here. Alright, let's sell it and see what we get. Let me go ahead and remove that tag because it's not gonna disappear. We're not gonna drive over there just to make it disappear. So we got what was it up there? 459 we got per load. Not gonna be much different. It's only $12 higher here, but it's definitely a shorter drive, so that's a plus. 463. Just a little bit higher. Getting a little bit more for it. Really shocked, you know, the best price last time was at the ethanol plant. And I think I'm going to take my shortcut. Not through town, but on the edge of our field here. So this is the approach to our field down here. And I'm going to cut across. Probably need to put a road in here. Like a little gravel road. And then just use the ethanol plant's entrance road here. That is definitely a shortcut. I have to take that loop all the way around. Gotta learn just to let off the gas. Let it slow down around the curves here. What's the saying? Slow and steady wins the race. Time is money, but, you know, it takes longer to recover from a too fast in the curve, you know, crash. See a tree that needs to go. That one right there. There's a lot of trees around here that need to go. It won't be that bad to come down here and cut these trees if we come down right away after we sell the wood chips, because the leaves are all off of them. So they'll be a whole lot easier to clear out of here. Alright, dry corn, another 600,000. There's money in dried corn. Just like there's money in beans. Can't tell you the last time I did a contract. It's been a minute. Alright. Come on, truck, go. Put that hammer down. Yeah, hopefully. Again, we're gonna. The goal is to get this southwest territory, so all of this open kind of territory out here, and then we'll come in and rework a lot of these fields, clear a lot of trees out, and make some really nice sized fields down here. This is a really dangerous curve right there. You could end up in the water if you're not careful. Funny that the ethanol plant's not the highest price this time around. I hate that that's broken too. Apparently we'll never own that production. I wonder if I could turn this around right in here. Yeah, it's probably quicker just to make the loop around by the spinnery back there. Alright. Let's... What do we got? $1 million left on the loan? Maybe after this load we can pay it back. Yeah, we can pay it back. So let's go get another load. So we've pretty much got our loan paid back. So anything we sell from here on out is going to be cash in a pocket, so to speak. We'll put it in the bank where it's safer, but basically we're what is it called? Net positive, net revenue positive, something like that. We're no longer going to be in debt. So we'll go to the point where we'll sell the wood chips. I know we'll make at least, hopefully, if the price is in the right price range, we'll make at least, I know we'll make at least 6 million, but probably another 3 on top of that. So maybe around 9 million. So it's going to be very, very, very close. Very, very close. Because we want to buy the Southwest Territory down here. We want to buy the fields that are left over. There's not very many fields left over down here that we don't own. I think there's just maybe one south of the road here. And then one more north of the road before you get to the farm. And then there's that larger one kind of northwest of the farm down here. So, but I think we own all the fields over there on the far west side. We own that one, we own the open lot, and these fields, we don't own that one. We don't own that one. Oh yeah, the grass field here we don't own. We don't own that one. And then that large one right back there behind the silo there, we don't own. Well, kind of more that way, that field right there, we don't own that one. So probably we'll look at hopefully getting those. Gonna be close. Gonna be close. It's too close to call. It's too close to call. Go take a look at this here. Dried corn. Is that the one we're pulling out of? Yep. So we got a little bit there. We're still processing. There's 57,000 liters up north. Get through this save. And then there's, I don't know how much is left yet. Still filling down here. We do still have some regular corn that we have not put in the dryer yet. What I really want to do is take that regular corn and make sure that our whiskey factory's got enough in there. Because right now that's the only production that takes regular corn that we own. Alright, we're kind of getting into bonus time here now. So I'll tell you what, we'll come back in the next episode, I'm going to wrap this up. We'll sell the rest of the dry corn here, hopefully, you know, make quite a bit of money. And move on to the wood chip sales. That's where that's going to be the tipping scale. That's going to be the tipping point of yes, no, can we afford this Southwest Territory down here that we want to buy. So, let me get out of here. I tell you what, let's go over to the, whoop, almost hit that sign. Let's get over to the sell point. I don't want to cut the screen here because I'm driving by this river. I don't want to crash into the river. That'd be terrible, wouldn't it? Haul our load of, crash our load of dry corn into the river. That would not be good. Well, I just had a weird craving. I really want a sandwich. And not just really any sandwich. I want a... Don't judge me. I want a bologna cheese sandwich with ketchup on it. Maybe mayo. Yeah, maybe mayo. Mayo or ketchup. Maybe both. Put mayo on one side and ketchup on the other. That does sound good. I haven't had one of those in a while. That's the poor man's sandwich. Peanut butter and jelly, bologna cheese and ketchup or mayo or both. Poor man's sandwich. Back when, you know, your mama always said, you know, you asked to stop somewhere. Can we go to McDonald's? No, we've got food at home. That's one of the foods at home. Right there. Bread was like everything. It was our burger bun. It was sandwiches. It was, you know, all of that good stuff. All right. So, I'm going to pay back the loan, get it paid off, finish selling this, and then we'll come back in the next episode and hopefully get to be selling the wood chips. That'll be the turning point right there. So, until the next one, always remember, you reap what you sow. Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see y'all in the next one. Here we go.